covered in the past the group Anonymous and various threats that they've made or leaks or exposés that they foreshadowed that they were going to do. And we have another one here. Now, I remember the last time they did this, they went on to, it was some sort of a cyber attack, I believe, against the company that does most of the ICE deportations, like the plane company. I don't remember if they stole their data or they did. I think they stole their data so that we know who was on these illegal ICE flights, right? So they've already used their power for good, for exposing crimes and wrongdoing and give the public information about the innocent people who are being disappeared. Well, now we have another teaser here. Let's watch and then we'll discuss.
Hello, my fellow citizens of America. This is Anonymous. 38 days remain until the truths of our country are revealed. They've told you not to listen to people like me. They've trained you to recoil at the sound of the words conspiracy theory, like a reflex, like a spell. Say it enough times, and truth starts to sound like madness. But what happens when the veil lifts? Can you see it for yourself? What do you call a conspiracy when it's no longer a theory? The horrors are not in my words. They're in the documents, the footage, the signatures. They're in the children taken, the war saved, the citizens study of lab rats and programs denied to the faith. They're in your food, your water, your media, your silence. You think you've seen scandal? No. You've seen what they were willing to sacrifice to protect the real story underneath. The real story is darker than you've imagined, and far more deliberate. In 38 days, there will be no more comfortable disbelief, no more dismissive eye rolls. The world will not debate whether these things might be true. The world will have to ask how they ever doubted them in the first place. The phrase, conspiracy theory, will rot in its grave, where it belongs. In its place will stand evidence and consequence. You won't need to trust me. You'll see for yourself. And once you do, nothing will ever feel normal again. The countdown continues. And the truth, your truth, is getting louder. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
So Anonymous, as I'm sure you all know, is a decentralized group. So it's not like there's a hierarchy of command and they're all working on the same thing. But having said that, the last time we covered one of these teasers, they delivered. They did something tangible. And that was a huge deal. And so they're saying in 38 days, the truth is going to come out. I got to be honest, I have no idea what they're referring to this time. I couldn't venture a guess, not even close. Because, I mean, my instinct is to say maybe they're going to unveil some corrupt dealings of the Trump regime, but they're already so immensely corrupt, and we know so many of the details of the corruption that almost feels quaint. The only thing I could think of is maybe there's a deeper plot and a deeper problem. One of the points I've been making is you really couldn't tell if this regime was put there to destroy the country. You literally couldn't tell the difference between what they're doing and actively trying to destroy the country, right? So maybe it's like some direct ties of Elon Musk to our enemies, basically working as a double agent. I don't know, but sounds like they're teasing something big. Ultimately, it's possible that it's a dud, but as I said, the last time they did one of these teaser things, they hit us with some real stuff. They were able to get all that information about the who was on these ICE flights from this private company that provided the planes for the illegal ICE flights. I am very curious to see. 38 days is also an oddly specific, weird amount of time. I wonder if there's any sort of foreshadowing in that. But this is what you call, they're ethical hackers, right? They try to use their powers of knowing how to hack and do all these things online. They try to use those powers for good. And so we'll see what they're up to. But you guys tell me, put it in the comment section, what do you think? What do you think they're referring to here? What do you think they're teasing here? Because they also talk about how like conspiracy theory is not a thing anybody's going to mock anymore. Nobody's going to debate whether or not this thing is happening once we release this.